Eliminate the enemy.
Going old faithful here, boys. Yeah, Heem. Alright, what's going on, guys? How do you do? It's your boy Gray here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome to another video here. Now, once again, guys, I really have nothing that I... Oh, that's on me. I missed that. Come back. Come back. Come back. No, you're gonna be a little bitch. Okay, cool. Really? That's what we're doing here, huh? Okay. So, like I was saying, guys, I really don't have anything I wanted to showcase or like a best class setup or anything like that or anything about World War II that I wanted to discuss with you guys. So I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a story time video here for you guys and kind of talk about what was my first job. And in the comment section below, if you guys want, man, let me know what was your first job. What was your first ever job that you guys had growing up, or as adults, or whenever you guys had oh my god, we're going off here. Whenever you guys had a job. I see him. Hang on. Creeping. Got him. One more in the chamber. Oh, there's like three. Yo. Why do I have all of these as my score streaks? I totally forgot to switch these. I was messing around earlier and I totally forgot to switch them. Whatever, I'll throw the artillery there. So a lot of people don't know this, man. I mentioned it before, but a lot of people don't know this. My first job ever, the first job that I had was, oh my god, working at Gamestop in New York City, in the city. And it was actually the biggest Gamestop at the time, the biggest Gamestop in the world. It was the headquarters. It was like the GameStop. It was like the flagship. There you go. That's what we call it. The flagship GameStop of like all the GameStops. And what I remember about the job there, guys, is that I had no prior experience. So it was really, I saw the opening. I saw the opening on I think it was like some website, one of those job websites that like tells you what jobs are available. So I saw the opening on one of those job websites. Look at this dumbass hiding all the way in the back, feeling safe. You feel safe? Yo, I mean, I know we scared him. So I found the job listing on like one of those websites, and it said that you have to go into the store and apply, right? So I actually went into the store. I spoke with one of the managers. Look at this guy. I missed that? Really? Really? So I went to the store and I actually spoke with one of the managers, and he had me fill out an application. Really? From behind, dude? Really? And yeah, he had me fill out an application. So he basically said, fill this out and bring it back. And drop it off or whatever. So I filled it out. I went because my school wasn't too far from the flagship GameStop, which was on 34th Street. My school was on I think it was like on 42nd near Bryant Park or whatever. So I went back to school. I filled it out. Actually, at the time, the reason why I wanted a job at the time was because it was like around the time me and Ruby had just started dating. So I kind of wanted some extra money in my pocket, and I knew that having a job, that's basically how you get money, obviously. So poor Ruby coughing up a storm back there. I missed that shot. So anyways, man, I actually filled out that job application with Ruby's help and stuff because I never had a job before. So it was like never, I didn't have any prior experience. I actually lied about one of my prior experience because it was basically a blank page. So anyways, I filled out the application. I brought it back to the store. I gave it to the same manager who actually gave it to me, and he said, all right, I'll take a look and we'll let you know. So I think it was like a day later or a day or two later, I got an email. No, it was like a phone call. I can't remember if it was an email or a phone call here, but ooh, I'm dead. I could have hidden on this side, or I could have hidden on this side. And obviously I chose the wrong way to hide. So yeah, man, I got an email or a phone call about 2 days later, and he asked me to come in for an interview. So during the interview, this was my first ever interview for any job ever. So I was very nervous. I dressed up properly, business attire, even though it was a GameStop. I dressed up, suit and tie, whatever it is, and I had an interview, man. The interview went really well. Like, it was one of the manager at the time. His name was Dan, which till this day one of my favorite all-time managers that I've ever had. Man, the dude was so cool, very good guy, very nice guy, and everything. So he was really cool. He really good manager, man. So me and him had a great conversation. It was more, the interview wasn't even an interview, it was more like a conversation. He asked me a few things, like he asked me one or two things that an interviewer would ask, but for the most part, it was just honestly like a conversation that me and him were having. So literally, I think the interview was like Gahim. I think the interview happened, and by the time I went back to school to meet up with Ruby, by the time I went back to the college that we were studying at, by the time I went back there, guys, oh my god. By the time I went back, and had a seat, he actually gave me a call and he offered me the job right then and there, which was incredible, man. So, you know, that was my first job ever, guys, working at GameStop, and it was honestly up until the a new manager took over, whose name I think his name was like Mark or something like that. Up until Mark came in and he took over for Dan. Not even like he took over. He just came in because they implemented a new manager, and he kind of came in, Mark, and he ruined the whole system that we had there. It was such a cohesive friendship. You know, you work really hard, but also you have fun at the job, man. So Mark came in, he ruined all of that. It wasn't until then that the job really took its toll, and it was just like this is a terrible job. But up until Mark came in, like that first year that I worked there, I worked there for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. That first year that I worked there was phenomenal, man. Such a great job. You were able to like to take out games for free. Used games, you were able to take out used games. You had a great discount. I actually got my PlayStation 3 from there. Like I had 2 PlayStation 3. I had one that my dad got me, my first one ever, and then my second one I bought because my first PlayStation got the Light of Death. I think that was what it was called. I got my second PlayStation from there, guys. It was such a great job. The people that work there till this day, I'm still really close friends. I'm still really good friends with a lot of them. I'm really close friends with one of them, who's like he's like one of my best friends for like 10 years. But yeah, man, it was such a great job. The thing about working at GameStop that was really annoying was that you're kind of like mandated to get a certain amount of reservations for games. Like you have to get people to reserve games, because like pre-order games, or that's the term, pre-order games, or else it's a bad look on you. Your liability of being basically fired and stuff like that. But I mean, aside from that, man, I feel like GameStop till this day, thinking back, like GameStop that first year was just, for that being my first job ever, like walking into like a working class person, like that was my first job. I mean, that's just awesome, man. I guess it was like one of those things. It was like meant to be, man. I don't know. I remember another thing about working at GameStop that was like really annoying was working like the midnight releases. Like you literally had to stay until midnight, man. Like you had to stay until midnight. You had to open the doors at midnight. You have to do the release. You have to, like, all the people going crazy for the new game that's out, and then once that's done, you have to go home then. And then it was wild, man. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what was your first job, and did you love it or did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below, man. I don't know. Like I said, once again, guys, I didn't really have anything I wanted to showcase or do like a best class video here. I don't know, man. World War II is so dry right now, but I'm gonna keep. Got him. I'm gonna keep trying my best to just provide you guys with really fun content. I mean, worst case scenario, we get to know each other a little better with these kind of fun story time videos, I guess. Whoa. Okay, that's realistic. With the waft, that's realistic. But yeah, real good, man. Yeah, that was my foot in the door for like being in the work, like in a workplace or whatever, working. What are you doing, bro? Alright. So yeah, once again, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what was your first job? I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. And did you love your job or did you hate it? I loved my first year at that job. My first year leading into that job was just, it was the best job a kid in college could ever ask for, you know? Not even just a kid in college that a kid in college could ask for, but just even like a gamer. Like I'm a gamer. I've always been a gamer, man. So it's just so amazing that was my first job, man. Okay. Jesus, the whole team was there? Anyways, man, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the content here of what we were talking about. And let me know if you guys want any more of these story time kind of videos where I just do a live com and I play a little bit and I talk about little portions of my life. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos. And once again, let me know in the comment section below, what was your first job? And did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section, man. Oh, and I guess the one thing I should mention before we close out the video, the one thing I should talk about, hang on, there's somebody in here. Gahim. One more. Is he coming towards me? Yep. Oh my god, they're all here. They're all there. Jesus. I thought it was just like one person. But yeah, the one last thing I'll mention in this video here, guys, is that I actually left GameStop to work at H&M. That was my second job. I worked at H&M, and I left GameStop because I was really unhappy there. I was making minimum wage. I wasn't making that much. Jeez. Oh my god. Yeah, I was making minimum wage. I wasn't really happy towards the end there. Like, after the first year, after Mark came in, guys, I was really, really unhappy at that job. Everybody was, to be honest, man. A lot of people left that job after Mark entered. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Give me a break here. Come on. That's nice. I'm dead, bro. Relax. Kept shooting. I'm gonna back out of here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and all that feedback, let me know in the comment section below, you guys. Alright, man, I'm gonna back out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, my name is Gray, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.